Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to VGU Gaming here on Twitch TV and on YouTube for some awesome Cities Skyline action. The game is not yet out, but you can pre-order it right now. This game is being published by one of my favourite publishers out there, Paradox Interactive, and you know what? I was playing this game earlier on in the afternoon, and this, my friends, this is the game of SimCity we always wanted. We didn't want any of that crap. We got mistreated by EA, but it's fine. Because now we have City Skyline, and you know what? I'm very impressed, and I'm going to share my love for this. Right here, right now. So, without further ado, let's get in on this. Now, if you saw my live streaming this afternoon, you would know I had a very big problem. The main problem being that I'm an idiot when it comes to being mayor of a town/city. So, we're going to try again. I'm going to show you what we ended up doing. So yeah, we had OMG, I finally made a city, ... which basically added up to, that's where I failed. And this is the city I made last time, which I'll quickly show you. Simply known as, get to the chopper! Now if we head over to here, I love the music by the way, very melodic. Very, very melodic. It goes with the game perfectly. And here we are. Someone says Slumville. You know what? I'm gonna call it that. So we're gonna call this Slumville. It's a sad place, full of sad people, apparently. Okay. First rule of every venture. Start with a road. And you start off with this simple road and badass road system back there. And this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna just bring these out. We're going to connect them up over here so that we can go across them if we want to. And I'm going to make 2 squares. Now this is my way of building the town, or the starter town. You can build it in any other way you wish. This is simply my way of doing it. Because I've trained a little bit since last time, let's put it that way. And I say a little bit because literally it was an extra 5 minutes after the stream, and then I had to get some other stuff done. Okay, so we've got 2 big squares, and in these squares we're going to go to the zoning part. Now with the zoning, we're now going to have some low density residential zones. But before I even make those, I'm actually going to do myself another favour. Cut these in half with another road. The reason being that now we can have more residents. I've learned things, ladies and gentlemen. I've actually learned things. Now we're going to have residential zones here, 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 and here, which is awesome. Now I'm also going to have a few back there. Yeah, that's a good place to start out. And the residential zones are where you're going to live, so that's absolutely awesome. I'm making squares! I know. Making squares. The video game. You gotta love it. Okay, so our next port of venture is that we have a residential district, and this is where people are gonna live. But they need to work. We need to make industry. So I'm going to put our mini industrial park around here. And I'm going to cut this into quarters, because now I'm going to be able to make this a big industrial complex. And in this industrial complex is where we will start making the valuable money we need. Valuable money! Valuable, I say. But as well as needing to work, our dudes also need to unwind. They need to have a way of chilling out. Maybe with other halves, maybe with their families. They need to find a way to relax. So we're also going to build a area for leisure, where they'll be able to go to McDonald's, or go to the cinema, or do something similar. By the way, I do not recommend that you build your city this way. This city is truly the worst designed city in the history of video games. I do not recommend it. If you want to try building this city when you get your copy of the game, go ahead. Just don't blame me if you end up failing, because this is the kind of layout I used when I first started, and man did I fail. So there you go, we now have a residential area, a leisure area, and an industrial area. But now that we have all that set up, we need to power our city. So we have our power options down here. Now to start off with, you're only going to have wind turbines and you're only going to have coal power plants. Now the power plants I can't seem to get working, or I've only got worked once. They're a little bit of a nuisance. The biggest problem with the coal plants is that they obviously cause pollution. I'm very much a economic dude, so I'm going to actually go for green energy. Let me see, we have solar power. Clean energy is a green choice, but it costs a lot. And no road connection required for advanced wind turbines. So we're going to build a solar power plant. Now keep in mind, no, in fact, for now we're just going to go with advanced water required. Oh, come on, you don't need that much water. Okay, we're just going to go with the basic wind turbines. Very nice. Thank you very much, dude, for following us. Fantastic. Okay, so we're going to start off with wind turbines, because this is where you start off. So here we go. 2, 3, 4. Let's get 6 turbines. I like having 6. 6 is a good number. And that was the King 1239. Thanks, King. Legendary. And so now we have a way of gaining power. But we need to give this power to the people. How do we do said thing? Well, we have to give it to them with power lines. So let's give these people... Give these people the power! No. As I said, this is probably the worst designed city you have ever seen. Do not use this as a draft for your city. This is purely for the sake of example, the example being how not to build your city. Okay, so that's a... Thank you very much, dude. Welcome to the VGU party as well. And that's a very basic way of... Guitars are going everywhere. Thank you very much yet again, dude number 2. Followers a day, every day. Nice. So that's an easy way to lay out your power supply. Now we need a way to get that water flowing, because people like to drink water, they like to crap water, and we've got to supply them with it. So we're going to start off with the basics. Water pumping stations. Now, keep in mind the arrows that are pointing downriver. This will tell you the direction of where the water is flowing, because you do not want your fresh water to be contaminated with sewage. So we're going to put our fresh water up here, and our dump for the sewage water down here, so that we'll be getting the clean water, and the dirty water will be staying as far away as bloody possible. Now to build a piping network that will give all of our places the water they need. This shouldn't take too long. There you go, and boosh. And then if I just put that across there, lovely, lovely job. And now we've supplied everywhere with water, which is awesome. But we need to make sure that these water entries are also backed up by drainage. So I'm just going to do that for the sake of doing the drainage portion of things, connect them all up. That's all awesome, but now we need to make sure that we're able to power that. So let's power up the pumps. Yo, the King, does this game cost money, and if it does, how much? It's not out yet. It's available for pre-order at the moment. I believe it's around 20-30 quid. Could be wrong. I think it's on Steam if you want to do check it out. Well, I'm playing it through Steam, so you can check it out on Steam and remind me how much it is. It isn't that much, and you know what? It's pretty darn awesome. Pretty darn awesome indeed. Yeah, as you can see, people are slowly but surely starting to move in. The leisure area is starting to build up, if you have a look. So, for example, we got friggin' McDonald's. That's the bowling rink. I think somewhere over there we're going to build a Starbucks. It's going to be great. Ice cream parlor. I like ice cream. I love ice cream. It's great. But yeah, the awesome thing about this game, you can zoom out as far as seeing the entire layout of your town/city, or you can zoom so far in, you can see how detailed the trees are, which is pretty badass, or if you're good enough, and you're close enough, you can see the details of the buildings, see how they're doing, you can see the people walking around, the cars they're driving. You can literally see the details of everything. And this is beautiful. I love how this is done. And so from early beginnings, your town/city could look like this. But as you progress, you will find out that you will need more and more things. So whilst people are moving in, we'll move this back to regular speed. While people are moving in, we'll need... Thank you very much, dude. Welcome to a VGU party. So yeah, as I was saying, whilst people are moving into our new town, I'm going to fix that road there, we're going to have to sort out some problems. First problem, garbage. There's going to be a lot of people and there's going to be a lot of garbage, so we need to put the garbage somewhere. We're going to fix this problem by putting the garbage in a landfill site. We're going to construct that landfill around here, so let's do it. There you go. Landfill site. Put 2 there, just for the sake of. And now that we've got a landfill sites over there, people's garbage will be put in a safe place. Which is awesome. Hope you enjoyed the show. Be sure to subscribe to VGU Gaming on YouTube for some more gaming action in the future. Or if you want to, also follow us on our twitch.tv channel in the description below, so that you can be automatically notified for when we go live on Twitch TV. Until next time, we'll be seeing you on the other side.